Well, hello all you wonderful people out there in YouTube land, and for this final in-scale review of November 2025, we have this really cool looking Micro Trains Georgia Pacific 65-foot 100-ton log car. Now, this was a really cool car. This is a new acquisition from Train World, and given that it's new, it is in the original packaging. Full disclosure, these little placards here, they do not come installed on the car. They are modular installed. When it's brand new and if you buy one and it's shipped to you, or you pick one up at the hobby shop, there's going to be a little blue like cardboard or poster board, whatever it is, little kind of bulkhead looking thing back here underneath the car cradle that has those little placards on it. You're going to have to cut them out and install them yourself. It's took all of like 30 seconds, so I'm not even going to bother with showing you how to do it. You just cut them out and glue them to the stakes above the car numbers if you go by the instructions. So now that little disclosure is out of the way, given this is a brand new car, obviously it has all of the original packaging, so we are going to take this thing out of the box. You squeeze the tabs, you squeeze the sides of the box together to release the locking tabs on the side, and the lid comes off. Micro Trains has this little plastic film to protect the car from rubbing against the lid, and the car sits in this little plastic cradle here, and it just comes right on out rather nicely. Alright, now with the car sitting on the track and out of the packaging, we can take a little better look at it. To start off with, I'm going to throw some light on it so you can see some of the details on the trucks a little bit better. You have the appropriate 100-ton roller bearing trucks, correct number of springs. You have the rotating bearing caps. They obviously don't rotate, but they are there. They're modeled, they're implied. And they even have the little 3 individual bolts, prototypically correct 3 bolts, just like the real thing does. I love these. I'm not a real big in-scale guy. I have in-scale mostly for the park train, and obviously I buy these cool cars like this for these product reviews. But I love Micro Trains for the number one, the amount of detail they put on their models, and number two, the price. This car was under $20 from Train World. Excuse me, under $25 from Train World. And the detail is amazing on these Micro Trains models. I've yet to find a Micro Trains model that I did not love. So you have these cast on grab irons that could almost pass for separately applied. You have the cast on stirrup steps on each corner of the car. Each one of these braces on the corner has a little grab iron right there. All of the lettering is correct. All of the lettering is legible. Of course, you know, it's in scale, so you need some good eyesight to read it. All of the lettering on the placards match and are legible as well. These little stakes, they are plastic, they flex, they have a fair amount of flex to them. They're not rigid or overly brittle. They will handle, they will survive normal handling if you're gentle, but be mindful because, you know, again, this is in scale, small trains, small details. it's relatively fragile. You have some very nice detailing along this center sill of the car there. And you also have some really nice brake detailing right there on the B end of the car. This car, just like the prototype does, or has a ratchet style handbrake rather than the traditional brake wheel. And you have the rod and chain assembly right there above the truck on the underside, hanging underneath the deck. The deck is flat steel, and we're just going to go straight to the underside of the car just so you can kind of sort of a little bit see some of the details on this thing. You do have some frame detailing, underframe detailing, but that's really it. The downside of this car is that it does not have the traditional brake piston or brake valve or any of the other stuff that you would normally see on a Microtrains car, so that is a little bit of a bummer. And you know, the side view is really all we're going to look at, because that's really all there is to look at on this car. There's nothing really going on the underside. Breaking with the tradition of Microtrains models, this guy does not, NOT, have truck mounted couplers. It has body mounted couplers. So this will be the first time it's ever ran. I am really curious to see how it handles these 11 and a half or 11 and 3/4, whatever it is, Bachmann radius curves. Okay, so first things first, guys, coupler check.